All right. Hear me out. I know what you're thinking. I know what y'all thinking. Y'all saw this title and y'all were like, oh heck no. Homie dissing the Silent Hill? Homie dissing the Silent Hill? It's like, did this guy actually play Silent Hill? Did this guy actually live a Silent Hill game? Like, what is this guy doing? He is destroying the hype. He is destroying everything. But what if I told you I'm not destroying everything? What if I'm telling you that Konami is destroying what we already have? What's going on, guys? I got a new ramble for you today, and I wasn't gonna talk about this, but it's bringing up a lot of popularity. A new trademark has popped up under a company that a lot of people love, and that's Silent Hill, made by Konami. And as you know, Silent Hill is a beloved series. It's a beloved series. You can say, a lot of people can say the first 3 games were amazing. A lot of people can say the first 4 games are amazing. Then after that, it goes doo-doo juice, and it's different to who you see. Most people agree that Team Silent, I believe Team Silent did 1, 2, and 3. Not confirmed on the 3rd one, but I believe Team Silent did the first 3 games. I heard those were amazing. And let me say this before I go any further, because I know you guys are already hitting that download. I already know you probably took my video and making a huge hour essay out of it, but my lineage of Silent Hill goes like this. 96, the OG. I watched my older brother play it and beat that game. That game scared the taco salad out of me. Y'all be playing like, y'all are playing like Outlast, and y'all be playing freaking Tomato Hunter 0 and be scared your tacos off. But the original Silent Hill, like the OG, like that game messed with your mind, man. 10 years later, Silent Hill 2. I played Silent Hill 2. Didn't beat it till when I was way older, in my 20s. I played Silent Hill 2, beat it. Masterpiece of a game. I will put it up there in masterpiece category of really great games to play, and highly recommend it. Silent Hill 3, I seen my friend play that one like in high school. Never personally played it myself, but it is a golden Silent Hill title. Another one that I played and beat, and I kind of actually enjoyed it, but I played it because it was a little bit different. I played Silent Hill Origins for the PSP. That game was pretty solid. It was nothing like crazy, but I thought it was pretty decent game. And of course, you got Homecoming, then you got Downpour, and I believe that's pretty much it. I can't remember I think there's like Shattered Memories for the Wii, I believe, and it was a remake of the first one. I really don't know much details about that one. Then you have Silent Hill The Room, which I played a heavy chunk of The Room, but I never really beat that one as well. But that's my lineage of Silent Hill games. So I'm not trying to say I'm like an expert of the hills of silence, but I have a good resume of knowing what good games is. But the point of this video is I'm trying to figure out, why is everybody excited for Silent Hill? I remember, maybe because people want something, like, I guess because resurgence of Silent Hill. A lot of streamers are playing these classic Silent Hill games. A lot of streamers are going in and playing some of the bad Silent Hills games that weren't that great upon a release. And I think people are enjoying these. I think once PT, if y'all remember that, Kojima was making that, and that game was such a hype fest, and we all know what happened with that tomato sauce. And I just want to get everybody, I don't want to say contain your hype, because Konami has proven recently that they might want to do something with it, and that's with the Sudoku series. We're getting the Sudoku 1 and Sudoku 2 HD ports, remaster ports, if you may. if that's the word you want to use. Those games are coming. So Konami might make something from Silent Hill with this trademark leak, and they're probably trying to scan the area. I don't really know much details. I looked into it. There's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a third party company they're resourcing out to build this game. I don't know. I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I'm not too thrilled or too excited for this. I just want, if it's true, I just want the game to be good. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, ooh, yeah, Silent Hill, yeah. Like, I won't get excited for the new Silent Hill until it hit the shelves. You know what I mean? And it can be a 0 out of 10 review-wise on Metacritic or wherever y'all want to look up reviews for. But if the game come out, then it's like a new Silent Hill is like a Shenmue 3 to me, and I don't think it's gonna happen. It could. The trademark is not similar to the pachinko machines, but it could be Silent Hill the card game. It could be Silent Hill the board game. And everybody's gonna lose their minds, and everybody's gonna come here and be like, "Man, you jinxed it! It's Silent Hill the board game." And I'm like, "You got a Silent Hill? Y'all like Silent Hill? It's like Silent Hill D&D. Yeah, let's all play a game and go into Silent Hill." Everybody's getting so excited for these news, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't care. It's like, I don't care. Like, it could be because it got leaked. If it's true and it got leaked, that's like, that kind of kills the excitement for me. If the leak's just fake, it is what it is, you know. But it could be like, it could be thrown for a look. It could be a Silent Hill TV show on Netflix. You know what I mean? It could be something strange. It could be a Silent Hill Ghostbusters collab. It could be anything. It could be a boat, man. I just don't know. Like, I really just, like, when everybody's getting excited for it, I'm not trying to kill their excitement. I'm just like, guys, I'm like, do we really want it? Do we really want it? Like, what's the chances of a Silent Hill game being good in 2022 and 2023? And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, well, you can say the same for Resident Evil. Resident Evil 6 was bad. And I'm like, true, that was one bad main title, Resident Evil. Every Resident Evil game that came out, my personal opinion, I don't want to say GOAT, were great games up to that point. Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 1 HD, Resident Evil 2 Classic, Resident Evil 3 Classic, Code Veronica Classic, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, all good games in their own way. You know what I mean? Resident Evil 6 is actually a good game to play co-op. Story trash, but it was only one game. And you could say, oh, the spin-offs. It's like, yeah, the spin-offs are a little bit wishy-washy, but I can let it slide because they were spin-off games. You know what I mean? But Silent Hill just had a lot of myths in their main, and usually it's the end ones. You can say 4, Downpour, and Homecoming were kind of doo-doo butter games. But I really want to get excited for this trademark, but I really can't, like, to be straight up honest. I want to see Silent Hill come back, but if it's going to come back, it needs to come back right. I don't know. I think if Konami is making a new Silent Hill game, and if it is being leased out to another developer to create, I think that is a good move for them. I think that is the best that you can do for right now. It just depends on who they'll have build the game. So, with that out of the way, I'm just going to throw out some random things what I like to see in the next Silent Hill. And I believe in the new one, if we have like a way to take from the other games and not take from the other games. So, I'm just already going to straight up say it out of the gate. It should not be first person. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, PT was first person, it should be like that. I think with PT, what that was for the demo, hinting a mixture of first and third. Which, if they do that system for the new one, it might be pretty alright. But But if they're gonna do it, I would like them to add it as a mechanic to the player's personality. So you can have the main character for the new Silent Hill be claustrophobic, and when you're in tight spaces, he goes first person. First person, you can't do your sprint. I know a lot of people are like, whatever. You guys want so many weird doo-doo mechanics, and you complain you can't run. It's like, well, if I was in Silent Hill, I'd be running everywhere. It's like, you wouldn't run. Like, I seen half of you guys run. Y'all run like 2 inches, and y'all out of breath, bro. Like what? Like, wait, what? Like, I don't know. But I think that would be like a good mechanic. Don't add motion blur. If anybody knows Silent Hill games, they're not really on jump scares. People say they are, but like, I want the new Silent Hill game to mess up my mind. I want to be like, bruh, like, give me Hellraiser, give me Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3 aesthetic, mix that stuff together and just go chocolate milk on it. That's all I want, man. But that's my words, man. I just so many people are excited for it. I don't understand. I guess that's how some people look at me when I get excited for certain things. But I just don't believe in this trademark. I just don't believe. I don't believe. It's not like I don't want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe in Silent Hill. Hashtag I want to believe in Silent Hill. Like, that's a too long of a hashtag. So hashtag Silent Hill believe. I don't know. I'm a believer, but I'm not really feeling it. You know what I mean? So, what you guys think? Is this a thumbs down video? Like, is this boo-boo cheese video because I'm just out here just speaking my truth? Or am I actually onto something? Or what would you guys like to see in the new Silent Hill? Would you prefer it to be a system exclusive on everything? Do you want it just only on Nintendo Switch? Like, what's your guys' thoughts on it? Are you excited about this trademark? I hope. At the end of the day, I really hope Silent Hill comes back. I really do. But it has to do something great. And that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm super worried about. It has to be great. It doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. It has to do something great. And I'll leave you with this thought. And what I mean when it's something great, it needs to establish something new and run with it. It needs to try something new and run with it. It doesn't need to take from the old games and be like, all right, we're taking everything from these games and we're going to play it safe. Like, it needs to try something new. It needs to turn heads. Literally, it needs to turn heads. It needs to have its controversial talks. It needs to have that grind. It has to have that dog in it. You know what I mean? That's the same one. It has to have that dog. Does the new Silent Hill have the dog in it? Because that's what we need. You need to have the dog, the goat, a doke. What is a doke? That's what I get for these generic rambles. But anyway, that's what I'll leave you with. Thank you for watching the video. Please make sure to give this a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Please give this a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Please give me a comment if you want to say anything. But that's the generic ramble for today. Peace out, y'all.